What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be talking about the LASFIT Bedliner for our 2022 Tundra TRD Pro. This thing is awesome. The fit and finish is perfect. We've been running it for about 3 weeks now, and hands down, my favorite feature is the non-slip grip, which I'll give you, a pretty good look at. But if you know anything about the composite beds on these trucks, things slide around on them like crazy. This basically eliminates that. I can set something on this bed mat and it stays put for the most part. You can also see we modified it to fit around our VersaTrax tie-down systems, around our fridge, our battery setup, so I'm going to give you a look at that as well. But let's take an up-close look at this thing and we'll get it installed in the truck. So first thing we're going to do is get it out of the box, and we're going to let it lay in the sun. Because it's still a little bit cold here, we kind of want that, it's a thick rubber, as you're going to see. We kind of want it to loosen up a little bit, and that way it'll lay as flat as possible once we get it in the bed. So you can see it's going to unfold pretty easily, but it is a little bit stiff because of the way it's shipped. And again, it's cold. It's only like 40 degrees today. So we're just going to let this sit on the pavement in the driveway for a little bit, let that sunshine hit it, warm it up, and that way it'll be a little bit more pliable and lay as flat as possible in the bed. We've only had it out here about 5 minutes, and in this 40-degree weather, the sunshine's already making it a little bit more pliable. You can see how it's already kind of flattened out. So little windy, a little cold, but that sunshine's working its magic. If you're in a warmer climate, it's obviously not going to take as long, but we'll give this a little bit of time before we throw it in the truck. So while that's loosening up, you can see we're rearranging the bed a little bit. Obviously, that's why we don't have our fridge and our batteries and all that good stuff. If you've been around the channel, you know what I mean. But we are going to have to modify our bed mat a little bit. We don't want to lose access to our VersaTrax systems. We also have our DC to DC charger, our switch panel, our batteries are going to be back there. Our fridge is usually mounted right here on the slide. So we are going to have to make some modifications to the bed mat. It should be pretty easy. Let's go see what happens. It's sitting in the sunshine for a little while now. It should be nice and pliable, nice and loosened up. Let's see what we can do to make this work. All right, guys, not gonna lie to you, I did the first cut off camera because I was a little bit nervous and I wasn't sure how it was gonna go. But honestly, with a fresh blade on a utility knife, it actually cut out for the VersaTrax like it was butter. No issues at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make my other cut for my other VersaTrax. But again, if you have something in your bed that you wanna work around, it's very easy just using a utility knife to kind of cut out whatever you need to cut out. Hopefully you don't have to worry about this, but because of our setup and what we run in the truck, this is a necessary evil that I need to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this and we'll do a test fit. So there you can see how easily that cuts. Again, super easy to shape out whatever you need. All right, guys, check that out. First try. So we got the cutouts done for our VersaTrax. The little cutout in the back corner there for our singular VersaTrax mount. And then I basically removed that whole corner right there because, again, that's where we have all of our stuff mounted there. Our batteries are going to go back there. We'll see if I'm going to cut anything else. I might just put the slide and the batteries on top of the bed mat. But that looks sharp. You can see it still has a little bit of loosening and up to go, but as far as like fitting in the corners, I mean, they cut it perfect. We cut it. I could have went a little bit smaller around the head of my VersaTrax mounts, but that's on me. But again, to me, it looks good. We went around our bed stiffeners here. You can see how well it fits up here in the corner. So fit is perfect. Super easy to work with, but yet very, very durable. And I can already tell the gripping of the mat, that's going to be, a huge advantage, because I don't have to tell you, the composite beds, stuff slides all over that crap. It slides like crazy. So the gripping material of this bed mat, not only does it look awesome, but that's going to be a huge advantage as well. And as I mentioned, very easy to work with. Let it sit in the sun. It's only 40 degrees out today. So if it was warmer, it would be even easier. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put like maybe one of my batteries or something right here just to kind of, hold that down and until it kind of reshapes itself. But other than that, the fit and finish is absolutely perfect. And like I said, very easy to work with and get installed, and it looks great. So just a quick look, we did decide to make the cutouts for the fridge and for the batteries that we have back in there, and stay tuned. Those are new batteries we're going to be doing a review video on. The reason we did that is because of the way I stick my batteries and my fridge slide to the bed. If you've been around the channel, you already know this, but I don't like drilling holes, so I don't drill holes in the bed to mount this stuff. It's literally held in place with double-sided heavy-duty Gorilla Tape. So I didn't know if I can trust it sticking to the mat as well as it would stick to the clean bed. So that's why we went ahead and did what we did, and we made the cuts in the liner for the fridge and for the batteries. But you can see in the video that I showed you, it's super easy to work with. And if you do have to make any cutouts for any reason, it's very easy to do. There you have it, guys, the LASFIT Bedliner for our 2022 and up Toyota Tundra. Give this thing a look. I absolutely love it. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I've been running it for about 3 weeks now. And again, hands down, my favorite feature is that non-slip grip. It kind of changes the game. But the fact that it's so easy to work with, and you know, it fits as well as it does, it's absolutely worth it. Link and discount code will be down below. If you guys have any questions, let me know. But it's a pretty straightforward install. Can't get much easier. So hopefully you guys like it. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one.